Welcome to Knowledge Share channel. So today in this video we will be discussing about the previous discussions related with secondary goals which we were discussing in the previous videos. Secondary goals, we were discussing about what are the different types of what are the different things in secondary goals for the recommender systems. So recommender systems is a very important topic in artificial intelligence. As an artificial intelligence engineer, you should know how this recommender system is working. So in this regard, we have posted many videos in the past sessions, and if you are really interested, you can go and watch that particular session and come back. So here in this video we will be discussing about the novelty part of the secondary goals in recommender systems. So this has already been discussed in previous video with a slight small introduction, and now in this session we will be having some detailed discussion. That's what related with novelty, what is novelty and how it supports goals of the secondary goals of the recommender system is what we are going to discuss in this video. So a quick recap, I just want to have a quick recap. So we have already come across this particular things, but anyway, only if we are able to revise what we have seen earlier, it will be better for you to recollect and understand well. So I just want to have a 1 or 2 minute to recap what has been discussed so far. So we were discussing about the recommender system. In the recommender system subject, we were discussing about the secondary goals of the recommender systems. So there are different secondary goals in secondary recommender systems. The first one is relevance, the second one is novelty, the third one is serendipity, and the last one is diversity. So one by one we were discussing, and in this video we will be discussing in detail about the novelty. I have just given you a small introduction in the previous videos. If you really want, you just go and see the previous sessions. Okay. So now we will be having some detailed discussions related with the secondary goal, that is novelty. We have come across this term novelty several times in our day-to-day life. Is it right? So what do you understand? What is this novelty actually? Okay, first I will tell you from the recommender system perspective what this particular novelty is about. Then I will I will just relate with the daily what we tell it as novelty. Okay. So from the recommender system's perspective, a novelty is nothing but it is the degree to which the recommender system is new or unfamiliar to the user. Is it right? It is a degree. It is a degree to which the recommender item is new or unfamiliar to the user. Hope you are clear. Hope you are clear. Okay. So this is what is all about novelty definition. Okay. And a quick overview is about you can just see that we will be discussing about what in detail about what this novelty is all about in recommender systems. So for example, whether we will be discussing about what do you mean by the terms like new, unfamiliar, and how the user has not seen it before is also coming under the novelty, and how the user interests are mapped to novelty, and finally a different term that is called as filter bubble is also coined to this, and this also will be discussing in detail. So let's go into the so this is what the overall overview of what I have planned to discuss in this particular video. Okay. So now you can see that. Okay. So we will just have a detailed discussion of what is meant by novelty. So as per the definition of the recommender system, a novelty is nothing but it is a degree to which the recommender item is new or unfamiliar to the user. Hope you are clear. Okay. A highly novel recommendation. What do you mean by the highly novel recommendation? It is nothing but, for example, if a user has not seen before, and would not have easily discovered on their own, that is also coming under the novel recommendation system. Hope you are clear. Okay. So, for example, this particular recommender system may suggest a highly popular item which is relevant to the user. Okay. It may suggest a highly popular item that is relevant to the user, and if it is also going to incorporate this novelty, then the known items that still align with the user interest will come under the recommender systems. Hope you are clear with what I am trying to tell. Is it clear? Thus, this novelty part, it helps the users to discover new things. That's very important thing in a recommender system. So only if you discover new things, it will be interesting for every user. Okay. So hope you are clear. So finally, I have given you a term called as filter bubble. What do you understand from the term filter bubble? So this is a usual term which has been coined in recommender system several times. The filter bubble is nothing but, for example, if the user is shown only the things that are already known, which are known only I am showing, or something which is very similar to what they have already watched, it is just showing those things. That is called as filter bubble. So this novelty part, if you introduce into the recommender system, it will avoid the filter bubble. So this is what I just want to convey. Okay. So I hope you are clear. Okay, with what do you understand from what I am trying to tell related with the secondary goal, that is novelty for the recommender system. Okay, I just want to conclude this session by saying what is the need for this recommender system. Why we need this recommender system? See, it is needed because nowadays the information has been overloaded in the internet. Is it right? It has been overloaded. It is very difficult to retrieve the correct information which is needed for the user. Is it right? It is very difficult. So you only if you use the recommender system concepts, the user will be having a good experience. And it is not about experience, it is also about the business growth. The user will be having a good business only if you get the relevant items which is needed for that particular user. If the internet is searching something which is not used for the user, then your business will fall down, user will get a bad experience. Okay, so in order to avoid those things, these things come because of the information overload which is existing in the present internet systems. So there are many MNC companies nowadays using the recommender system like Amazon, Netflix, Spotify. Almost all the internet based companies are using this recommender systems. There are many job opportunities for the AI students who understand the concepts of the recommender systems. So we have come to the final session, final slide. So thank you for your patient listening, and really if you like this video, please give a thumbs up, and if you have any doubts you can comment, and if you really feel that this particular video will be helpful to someone, please share it to someone. And as well, if you really enjoyed the video which I posted in this channel, you just give small support by subscribing to this channel. So thank you all.